to get ready, get into our final set here.
Yep. About to get going. Both teams are pretty much ready to go. Going to be Olympic versus TPR. Should be a good
What
set.
are these? Yeah. What are their current standings?
Both teams sitting at last, essentially. Neither team won in their first week, so.
Well, as good news is one team will pop out of here.
Yep, one team's
W
going to
on the
come
top.
out with a win. No
That's
clear.
generally how sets work. Thank God.
Right.
They go 1-1 and they both agree to reschedule the last game.
There's a few ways to make me mad. That's one of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm right, Elsie? Oh.
I accidentally did.
Okay.
Right as I went to invite somebody, like my friends list
Oh.
moved, and I right clicked him instead.
I saw it sitting there. I was like, what? I was like, wait a second. I know that they're not eligible.
I immediately messaged. I was like, "Don't accept." It's like I don't want you in here.
Cam the bully.
Yeah, just trying to bring in a Diamond Smurf to our league, you know?
Right. One that we know of. One that we for sure know that they're not eligible.
Yeah. All right, I think we're good to go. I think you're ready. I think I'm ready. Both the teams are ready.
Let's get into it.
Getting into the last set of the day. Hopefully, it's a good one.
Gee, I don't remember how I predicted this one.
I
You go
don't remember
TPR?
either. I think we both said TPR.
I think so
We'll
too.
have to see. I mean, TPR did a pretty good showing versus Rockport, so have to see how it goes.
That they did.
I have to start with the pick ban though. Lee Sin taken away from Prism.
Hoping they ban the Jax. That is OG Prism's pick.
It's definitely one of his better ones. But he's not without strong picks without the Jacks, so they want to consider throwing some bans kind of around the board. Zyra taken away from EO3. To be expected. There goes the Jacks.
Good ban.
And I would say probably get rid of something like the Twitch from Bluedit.
Yeah.
Just because he's pretty good on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very strong pick right now. Pretty similar to Jinx in terms of power.
I'm happy to start to see Twitch. It's one champion that, like, awkwardly enough, I never hated playing against or having on my team.
Oh, I
The
hate
few
playing
ADCs
against
I didn't
him.
mind. Really?
Yeah, oh god, I hate playing against Twitch. It's so stupid. Right? Like, I do my job of frontline, but it doesn't matter because he just does all of his like damage through me. It's just like, oh. And then he just pops up out of nowhere and can like one-shot you as
Right.
well. It's like,
It's like, oh well, this is
I don't
fun.
know if this guy's supposed to be like a hyper carry or an assassin. Oh wait, he's actually both. Why? But we do see both Jinx and Twitch taken away. Jinx still
Probably
only
for the better.
missing one game so far.
Do you remember what set that was or no?
I don't know.
I don't know who ruined the perfect.
Right? Darn people.
Con for EO3.
And the immediate Zaya takeaway. Don't want them to get the a duo lane down there.
No lovers duo this game. They're gonna be a lover's enemy.
I was gonna say the. Yeah, that works. Either that or the haters duo.
The haters duo.
Yeah, they hate each other now.
Isn't that Olay and Doublelift?
Probably.
That was pretty good though.
That
I'm
was-
happy with that one.
It was solid. And the Morgana's gonna follow it up. Morg, I feel like, has kind of been the premier support along with like Tom Kench so far.
Yeah.
Just everyone's playing around bot lane, and if you have Tom Kench or Morg, it's a lot easier to do
Whoa.
that.
Oh, hold on. What? Caitlyn.
That would
It'd
be
be about as
interesting.
fun to play as Tristana right now.
No, I think Caitlyn's okay.
Really?
I do. Right?
I have yet to see one do anything, but that's just my experience with
I mean,
it.
how much Caitlyn have you actually seen? You don't play anymore.
You're right. That's why I watch streams. I mean
No.
that I've seen probably like 4 total.
She's got the second best late game win rate in terms of AD carries right now.
What does late game hit?
Late game constitutes 40 minutes.
Okay.
She's got a really high pick rate. Only a 48% win rate right now in solo queue, but with a 10% pick rate, that's kind of to be expected. She's
Yeah.
still a lane bully, and they buffed her Q, like the scaling on a Q, and so she gets the Storm Razor. It's going to give her a lot of AD. That's being fed into her kit pretty well. She takes towers exceptionally well. Like, I don't see a reason why she's not going to be strong, especially because traps are a thing, right? Still controls the lane.
Yeah.
Still controls sieges really well. I don't see why people don't think Caitlyn's good right now, because I feel like in the right
I think
hands
it's
with the right build.
I think it's because other crit ADCs just are doing more damage just straight up than her right now. I think that's probably the biggest reason. It just naturally they're doing more. They have better
I mean,
steroids in their kit, kinda.
I don't know. I guess I just don't see it. Her headshots are really strong, right? She has so much pressure in lane, can easily pressure turrets, right? The only one that can maybe match that is a Jinx, but like her turret taking ability relies on her being against the turret alone for 30 seconds, where Caitlyn's gonna whittle it down over the entire laning phase.
Yeah. Surprised we haven't been seeing much Jhin at all.
Yeah, I kind of thought Jhin would be a higher priority. He's a little more difficult to play, and that's probably why we aren't seeing him a whole lot. But
Well, we've only seen one game of him, I think. I know we have
saw
seen
a
one.
couple. I know Blue Dip played him. Looks like Sonic might be pulling out the Nautilus.
Oh, it's from Maokai. Ooh, let's
Going
go.
for the Nautilus. He's a
Naughty.
big fan of Nautilus, so it's a pretty good pick.
I can get behind the Nautilus.
Yeah, Camille's going over to Prism. Today's the day of Jungle Camille.
See, what they're really doing is actually it's full AP Nautilus mid. They're throwing us all through a loop,
Yeah,
man.
that would be interesting.
The first 3 letters are the key factor there.
AP Nautilus does an okay amount of damage,
Yeah.
but Nautilus is going to be matched by the Cho'Gath. Just waiting to see what goes mid here. Kakarot forced to blind pick it.
Fine, did you say, Timo?
Gonna go for the Swain.
Wayne, we've seen what? Every game now today?
Yep. And Cho'Gath and Camille.
Yeah, we have. Now see, they almost took a page out of Vex's book with the whoa,
Diana, that's interesting.
honey.
Nani?
You exactly. Like I don't. Oh, I haven't. I don't think we've had a. Did we have like any Dianas last season? Even.
I don't think so.
All right. Good to see you, Diana.
Diana's really scary, dude. Like, she does
If she
absolutely
gets ahead, she
nothing,
is
and
very
then she
scary.
just starts killing people.
It's a very awkward spike because it's not like the item. Because what is it when she gets Nashor's Tooth and something else, right?
That's her Lit Sprain.
Yeah.
Even
It's like
without that, she still is pretty silly.
it's like those are good power spikes. Don't get me wrong, but like her power spike with those items specifically is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
I swear, it just like quadruples her damage. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I don't know where her damage comes from, honestly. I'm just watching. She doesn't even like do her combo, and she just one shots. I'm like, what even happened?
Right. You're just like, I was there and I didn't see her do anything. She just kind of did.
Yeah.
All right.
All
What
right. Let's do over under Diana kills.
Diana kills,
Yeah.
specifically kills or assists as well.
Kills.
Kills.
Not
Ooh.
KP. Yeah, kills.
Oofda.
I'm gonna say
8?
8.5. Let's go. Yeah,
Okay.
balls to the walls. How hard do you think this Diana's gonna carry? Hard or not?
Oh, Paper Stark.
Maybe 7.5. Let's do 7.5. Yeah.
I think that's for me at least. I think it's a better number.
I don't know, man. All the Dianas I've seen lately have been pretty crazy.
It's hard because like they can get so big so quick, and they just snowball out of control.
Yeah, I think the difficulty for him in this game is like his only real targets are like Caitlyn, Rakan, unless he gets super far ahead. So
Yeah.
he shouldn't be one-shotting the Swain too much. I mean, there's potential there, but once Swain gets Zanya's, it really shouldn't be happening.
Yeah. Should be able to evade the Diana one tap pretty decently. Caitlyn's got pretty good range. Obviously, you're never gonna one tap a Trundle or a Cho'Gath. Or if you do, there's something wrong in the game.
Yeah.
Something went terribly wrong for someone somewhere.
Yeah.
The moment I see Diana one shot a Cho'Gath is the moment I call Riot for nerfs. And I made a ham and turkey sandwich. It was pretty good, and some ramen. Good lunch today. Ugh. Did you eat lunch during the break, Ham?
No, I ate lunch before the first stream.
Ah, nice. What'd you have?
I had Chick-fil-A.
Ooh, nice. It's a good option. Chick-fil-A's pretty good. I wish it wasn't 30 minutes for me. I could get it like every day. Now, do you like their sandwiches better, or do you like their the nugs?
No, I get their sandwiches. Yeah, their spicy chicken sandwich.
Their nugs are really good though. only get both.
I like their bread. It's nice and buttery and toasty and stuff.
It is.
So like I don't know. I feel like their chicken needs the bread to compensate.
Okay. I think it's because I like their sauce so much.
I mean, I get their barbecue sauce and just put it on the sandwich.
All of their sauce is really good.
Just
think
put
they
it
have
on
a
the
bad
sandwich
sauce.
is even better.
I do that with their Chick-fil-A sauce. 'Cause normally I'll get both.
Mm.
It's because I like to eat.
I like having money still at the end of the day. So
Well, see, mine's 30 minutes away, so I don't get it very often. I mean, it's better than in Wisconsin when I used to have to drive an hour and a half to get it.
hey, we didn't have any of them in Washington, if I remember
No?
correctly. I don't think we did. There might have been some like 2 hours away, but I don't think so.
Right.
Alright. Ghost on the Swain is a little interesting. I don't really see that ever. Normally it's like Ignite or TP.
No.
I much prefer TP. Because
Yeah. What do you think about pressing attack on Zaya in this lane?
that's okay. I think
You like it better than Fleet?
think against a Caitlyn, I would have preferred Fleet. And in fact, in press attack in general, on Zaya, I don't think is good. I think if you're gonna go something other than Fleet, you'd want lethal.
Mhm.
Because it's just so much more attack speed, right? You proc it with your Q, and then by the time you actually catch up, you're just dishing out feathers, and you get the huge feather pullback.
If you land like 4 feathers or 5 feathers on someone, they're just dead.
Yeah. But press attack can be okay. Comment on Cho'Gath is really weird. It's good. It's like if you're poking, it's good, but you're not going to be poking out a Nautilus, so that feels like a worthless rune choice to me.
I hope you're not poking out a Nautilus, or else Nautilus is taking an ungodly amount of poke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would mean Sonic Abs is doing something terribly wrong, which I don't think he is going. He's usually good enough with the Nautilus.
Mhm.
Every
Now I think
single
Camille for OG Prism is as close as we've seen him to the Jax.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue that the Camille is the better version of Jax right now.
Mhm. I would also be willing to argue that because I believe it's true.
Don't know how well it's gonna do into the Trundle, because Trundle's just got so much strong dueling power.
Mhm.
All right. Well, T comp wise, I think Cerberus has a better late game team comp. It's just, I mean, it looks like a comp that you would see in a professional game. I mean, Swain's gonna be super tanky. Cho'Gath, Trundle all really strong. Trundle's gonna steal Nautilus's defensive stats. But that's not to say that like TPR's comp is weak at all. I think it's also got a lot of really good power.
There's potential from both teams.
Yeah.
I think something that could be hard is really getting to this Caitlyn.
Right.
Where like, sure, they'll be able to get to her. I guess I shouldn't say that. It's the thing of actually being able to finish her off and win the fight after the fact.
Yeah.
You have to have so much just back dive. Swain's gonna be absolutely loving having 4 people on top of him.
I'm not in the mood.
So is Rakan. I mean, their whole team likes the other team diving into them, I feel like.
Yeah.
They have good pick with the Cho'Gath and the Swain. Wait, no, sorry. With the, Cho'Gath and the Swain.
Yeah, Cerberus's comp is gonna do really well for kind of front to back fights where they're just cutting back. The issue is there's just so much pick potential from TPR. Actually going for a pretty aggressive invade, being the only team so far that we've actually seen do an invade. The only trouble is Trundle and Cho'Gath already up on their own red buff, so if they don't take this, they're gonna be feeling pretty bad.
Yeah, hopefully they can try to spot that out.
Yeah.
That they're there. They don't get triple buffed, but not looking likely.
Yeah, Nautilus is gonna be super late to lane. He recalled really late there.
Yeah,
but
it's just traded buffs, I guess.
yeah, trade buffs. Trundle actually has the present line to start taking camps, knowing that he's probably gonna be doing vertical jungling.
Yeah.
Whereas Camille gonna head straight back into her own jungle, so that is gonna be a bit of a camp lead. But actually, Camille going in for the level 2 gank doesn't land the stun though, so feels bad, but not too much loss other than a little bit of tempo.
Yeah, that would have been actually a really huge gank if they would have got that.
Yeah, if
that stun off.
If that stun landed, that would have been huge. I was actually surprised that it almost worked because I mean they walked over the Tribush ward, right? There's almost no reason why that should have even gotten that close.
Right.
This matchup mid's gonna be pretty difficult for Paper Stark. Swain with the range advantage. Gonna be in a good spot.
He's got enough survivability inside of his kit where he can kind of deal with the Diana.
Yeah.
If she does happen to get on top of him.
Yeah, I mean, which she won't even be able to do for another 3 levels, right? So in a pretty good spot. Sonic Abs having a bit of a hard time versus the Cho'Gath. Ooh, nice pillar into the pole. Barely flashes away from the never. He almost flashed straight into that thing.
Yeah, he barely flashed right over it. Whew, that was a close call. Good job at burning the flash though from the Diana. Now she's essentially a sitting duck in that lane.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you saw how easy it was to get a gank off, right? Chono just has to walk up and get the pillar, and that's a guaranteed pull off for the Swain. So should be pretty easy there. Liquid Heal him in a little bit of a rough spot. Gets hit by the stun. There's the pull. He's flashing away. Red buff is burning away. Prism wants the kill. Is he able to get it? Flash forward in the Riptide Nautilus with first blood.
That's pretty big.
Yep, it's going to be answered from bot lane, though. Here comes the pillar onto Blue Dit. Black Shield is down, but he's taking a lot of damage. Wizard picks up the kill. Now Revolutionary and try to run away. There's so much damage coming out from Trundle and the Caitlyn.
Do so much damage together. It's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. Yeah, once Trundle procs that press attack, it's so scary.
Oh yeah. It's because he steals so much AD, and especially if it's from the ADC. Like,
Right.
so much bonus AD from it, and you know.
Yeah, oh my god, he flashed straight over the wall. He's going to be able to pick up the kill. Wizard.
Oh my
2-0. That was
gosh.
such a smart play. Now Paper Stark trying to get an engage onto the Swain, doing some good damage. He is so he's going to get the better end of that.
Ender from Futurama?
Better?
Did you ever watch that show?
I did. It's a good show.
I enjoy Futurama quite a bit, actually.
Weird question. Did you ever watch the that Cartoon Network show Adventure Time or see any of it at all?
I have seen it. I don't like it, but I have seen it. Yes.
You know the dog on that is the voice actor for Bender?
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god, Sonic is going super aggro onto Helium.
Jeez.
Wow. He's making this matchup pretty good for
You would
himself.
have hit that auto. Helium was dead.
Yeah.
Who's that pink ward?
I don't know.
That's
I
bad.
don't know. That happens sometimes, man. You think you've got
Oh,
a
I
potion
know.
on that slot, and well, there goes your pink.
See, this is where you don't use smart cast on items.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go
This
in
is-
onto Paper Stark. No flash still, so he's pretty much dead. He does have the level 6 advantage, so doing a lot of damage to Kakarot. See if he can manage to finish off the kill. He does trade it over.
God.
But Rated Art Love with the pickup kill.
That was actually really good for the Diana to at least be able to trade 1-for-1 there.
Yeah.
Doesn't fall too bad.
Jeez, Rated Art Love still hasn't backed.
He's using so much CS for this.
Yeah. Oh, EO3's in a pretty bad spot, taking a lot of damage to the
Ooh.
root. He's almost fallen down, but barely managed to get away with the flash and the heal. Good job.
Engaging onto a Morg can be pretty rough as a Recon.
Yeah, it's, I would argue it's something you don't ever want to do. Unless you know Black Shield is down, but why would it ever go down if you haven't tried engaging yet? Now Paper Stark definitely has the upper hand in this matchup. Oh my god, he's gonna go in, forces a flash out of the Swain, and his ghost is down still from earlier, so pretty big tempo swing in the mid lane just the second he got that level 6.
Yeah. I'd expect Diana to start having a lot easier time now. Pretty much even in the bot lane for farm. I think they're gonna be like us, 1, maybe 2 CS down at the end of that wave. But
Yeah. Nothing
pretty
too
much
big.
even.
Yeah, Trundle has the nice bear intake though, so
Yeah,
being
getting that
pretty
mountain's
proactive.
definitely gonna help.
Yeah, he's gonna go in for an invade here. Actually manages to catch up to Camille. Subjugation's used. Prism's gonna be just fine getting away. I'm sure he's glad he didn't try hookshotting into that blue buff because he would have been one
was a dead
dead
guy.
Camille.
At the bare minimum, blowing a flash. The bare minimum.
Yeah, even then I'm pretty sure he would have died because,
Subjugate.
yeah, Subjugate. Trundle would have had a little bit more time with him. Might have even saved onto his pillar until the Camille tried flashing away or something, but never know. It's pretty big. I'm surprised that the Trundle didn't stick around for the blue buff or even the Gromp or anything.
Hey, you get an invade like that. I don't know why you don't take it, especially when Swain's forced to back off a little bit. I think he was actually back.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense then. You didn't have Swain, so. I had the teams mixed up because of the side they were on.
Boom. Headshot.
Ooh, really nice planning there. Flash forward. He's going to try and get the ultimate off. That's a kill over to Bluedit. Now the stun onto Rakan. He's burning down as well. That's 2 kills over there. Sonic Abs going to hit by the pillar, but I think he should just be able to pull his way out of this if he wants. Not even going to. Burns the ult. Might actually try and re-engage. Here comes the Diana. He manages to get the stun onto the Cho'Gath. Now Paper Star in here. Misses the Q, but does get the pull off. I don't know if they can really get this dive off. Here comes Swain. This is a pretty prolonged fight. Now Kakarot in here. The pillar's used. Flash out from Sonic Abs, and Diana really worse for wear. Gonna fall down. Liquid Helium with the kill. And thought it was gonna go one way. Then it went the other, and then it went the other. Just...
I don't. That was a very awkward chain of events.
Yeah.
Gank to one, gank to the other, and finally gank to the other while a bot lane turret goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, TPR still feeling good about that. They did split the gold between the Camille and the Xayah, but Xayah is still managing to get her Stormbaser, so she's not feeling too bad about that. Extra gold in Camille's pockets, always nice.
Especially for Trundle's a fair bit ahead. Or, sorry, would have been a fair bit ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of a bit ahead, Nautilus almost doubling the CS right now of the Cho'Gath. They are going to go for a lane swap, which will theoretically stunt the Nautilus's growth of that lead. It depends on how well Xayah and Morgana actually pressure the Cho'Gath off of farm. I've seen a lot of lane swaps where they lane swap and the lane that theoretically has the advantage just starts inting in the top lane. Like it's like 90% of the lane swaps that happen in my games, and it's like always the worst thing ever. So we'll have to see if TPR can actually play properly around that.
Test of good manners is patience.
I guess I didn't even notice, but they did get Rift Herald.
They did.
That's
Okay.
pretty big.
Yeah, they got Rift Herald, Wizard, and EO3 have roamed up to the top side, so they ain't going down with this lane swap.
Nope.
They are not about that life. Sadly, they revealed themselves a little early. They might try and use this Rift Herald though, but it just gives a lot of time for the Nautilus to get farmed down bot and push that in.
That's probably just gonna keep growing and growing.
Yeah, Soul Shackle's used and a binding catches on to Rakan. He's taking a lot of damage. But, yep, here comes the Rift Herald.
Miles does have TP if he wants to use it.
Yeah, he should be using it right now, because, I mean, they could save that tower, right? It was still full health. It's taken them a long time after it's even ran to do anything, and Nautilus isn't getting anything bot, right? Cho'Gath is just going to TP down there. So I would have liked to see him answer. It looks like Prism actually found his way onto Caitlyn. All he needs to do is get the ultimatum off, but he can't. He's charmed up by the Rakan. Now he's going to fall to Rated R Love. Knife job there on the Trundle. Peacemaker's going down and barely gets away Bluedit. Sonic Abs is finally TP'd up. Looks like he wants to get a kill onto EO3. He flashes away, and Diana picks up a kill onto Caitlyn as well. They're chasing for the scraps right now.
Yeah. That always feels bad when you flash. You're like, I don't know why I just flashed, because there's literally a guy right here.
Right. I don't know what flashing is gonna help you with right there, but Go ahead, man.
Take your death.
Yep. Game's pretty even. Still in TPR's favor, ever so barely. Looks like wants to get that engage off, actually doing a lot of damage. This is where Diana shines. One more ult, and he picks up the kill. Looks very proficient.
Diana's
on this.
online.
Yeah, he looks proficient on this character. I'd argue that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, seems like it.
Second Mountain Drake is up. Prism trying to clear out some vision. Did miss one ward, though.
Always feels bad. You gotta go through and get all the vision, and you miss one.
Right.
Unknowingly, obviously. Another
Looks
mount.
like Trundle might be in a bad spot. Gets hit up by the pull and the biting. There's no saving him there.
Yeah, no amount of nothing was gonna help him there.
Yeah, that's pretty much a free dragon now. Unless Cho'Gath wants to try and get over, which doesn't really have a way in.
Flash, yeah.
Olympic wisely going for this tower, though. Trying to pressure the mid lane. Might have stayed a little bit too long. Sonic Abs. Oh my god, he weaves the hook in. Now he's trying to catch up Wizard. Nice use of the ultimate. They're fighting to the death. Paper Start not tanking. But it looks like they actually will be cleaning up multiple kills here. Kakro a little bit in a rough spot. Trying to run for his life, but he's going to get grabbed up as well. He falls. Prism barely survives.
TPR, a huge fight there.
Yeah, that was big. That hook just barely got past the minions there. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to get through.
Really want this. Rated Our Love stepping up and takes the binding to the face. This is what we're talking about. We're front to back. I'm not sure if TPR would be winning these fights, but they've just been getting picks when Olympic haven't had their whole comp or their whole lineup with them, and it's just
really good picks from Morgan and Nautilus. Like,
yeah,
two amazing champs at picks.
Yeah, I mean, and the Camille can do it, right? Camille can dive in. Xayah is really good at following that up with the Blade Caller, and Diana's gonna one-shot a fool, so.
Yeah, I felt so bad for that Trundle there. Literally was CC'd for like 5 or 6 seconds. Just unable to move.
Yeah, it's you just get hit with one, you're like, well, this is my death. And I mean, it's even worse. Like, Trundle ended up going Ninja Tabby. And I can see why, right? Like, there's a Camille and a Xayah. It's like, oh my god, they're gonna just auto attack me to death. But against this lineup, it doesn't matter how much auto attack damage you're gonna be taking. You need to get the Merc Treads.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much CC, too much lockdown.
Or I guess, yeah, if you're dead, you can't help. But also, if you can't move on Trundle, you can't help either.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot stronger there. That's one of the nice things about playing Morg into Caitlyn is you can just eat up all the traps like that.
Oh, you had a trap triangle? That sucks.
Yeah. My favorite is when there's just like a line and Orange just uses his E through the whole thing.
Oh, it just charges through it?
Yeah.
You're able to use your charge and your Bill's Breath at the same time?
I agree, actually. I think that would be fine. No, I don't think that would be broken at all.
Movement. Make his trades a lot more fun.
Yeah. I definitely wish Orin was better than he is right now, even though he's still really good. Morg actually finding the binding onto Kate in a good spot. Sonic Abzo gonna get collapsed on by 3. I don't see a way for him to get out of this, but you never know. He might have the jukes. Riptide just to stall some time right now, and he's just gonna try and slow down the team. He's making them run in circles. Does go down to the feast, but they're losing a lot.
I say they're taking forever.
Yeah. Took them like a solid 10-15 seconds, and like mid lane's getting damaged. Bot lane tower already fell, right? Like, wasn't really a worth pick off for them because they didn't get any top pressure. It was literally just a feast stack for the Cho'Gath.
Where sure, feast stacks are nice, and I'll give them that. They're nice to have, but turrets are really nice to have too.
Yeah,
I would say turrets might be more useful than a Cho'Gath stack even.
I would generally prefer turrets.
Yeah. Tier 1, 60 minutes in the game. All right, different story maybe. But tier 2, 18 minutes. Nah.
Already almost a 5k gold lead.
TPR is looking really good right now. Getting their
Yeah.
picks, using their comp how they need to.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we have yet to see like a real straight up 5v5 out of Olympic. And I mean, at this point, it might be a little late. Oh my god, EO3 got pulled out of his dash. Luckily, rated our loves there for him, but.
I'm gonna chalk that up to calculated.
Yeah.
My paper.
Definitely could be. Yeah, EO3's not messing around anymore. He's just, nope. Second he sees him, he's outie.
Yeah, he doesn't want to mess with it anymore. He's just nope. I don't want it.
Nope,
Scared.
Nope. Yeah, TPR doing what they need to though. Just getting complete control of this top side jungle. Or sorry, bot side jungle. Oh, that might be a dead swing. Yep, ignites down. Even if he ults, he's gonna die. Revolutionary, and though actually steals the kill, but Blued it steps a little bit too far forward. Dies to the third over Peacemaker. Nice snipe there from Wizard. Yoda, Wizard.
Oh, wizard heavy.
And it's a very bizarre kind of allocation of power that we're seeing here from Olympic, sending the Trundle up top lane to deal with the Nautilus. I feel like you should be having a Cho'Gath do that. I'm being down 40 CS. I just feel like the Trundle's going to do more in these fights.
We saw Trundle trying to kill the Nautilus before, and it definitely took him a long time. He got like 3 or 4 autos onto the Nautilus. So when they're up there fighting.
They're going for a bit of a desperation, Baron. This is a really...
This is gutsy.
This is a bizarre call. Because, I mean, they walked over wards, right? They didn't have any kind of vision control. Sonic Abs misses the hook, though. But his ult is going to knock up 2. Camille doesn't manage to find anybody to flash him for Revolutionary. And Soul Shackle's not going to stun too many up. Ludus finally joined in. Saber Stark in the back line, not able to get too much done. But Cho'Gath is down. It's a 1 fight for TPR. Not as winning as they would have liked the fight to go, but still getting a kill is nice. Prism actually going to re-engage. It doesn't have the team to back him up, though. Flashes away with the dark shield, or sorry, black shield. And he'll be fine. Definitely a gutsy call there. He's going to end up trading the 3rd mountain for... Actually, no, he's going to die here. And Diana's here, misses the Q, but it doesn't quite matter. Lots of damage coming out. Unfortunate there for Rated R Love.
Not really sure why he was going for that drag. That's Trundle at that low of health when you're not getting any damage items. I guess he has a Sheen now, but...
Yeah. He's going for a Triforce, which is really bizarre. Normally you see like a Hydra or something on the Trundle jungles. Because it gives him that extra wave clear, which is really more than he needs. Like, he doesn't actually need the Triforce to be effective in the jungle. But with him going down, it pretty much just guarantees this Baron over. Unless the Rakan can steal it. Nope.
Okay, thank God. Cho'Gath, please cancel that TP. I always get so worried when I see people start channeling a TP where they have no right to.
If he channeled it earlier, it actually would have been fine, because he could have tried to steal it. Actually, no, he didn't even have ult up. Or did he? I don't know. I don't think he did. But, yeah, I'm definitely glad he canceled that.
Go for this again, Trundle. You're going to have a bad time.
Secrets whispered in the shadow.
Rakan doing Rakan things, just jumping around between teammates.
Yeah, dude. That's all I need to do. Is just zip, zip, zop, zip, zop.
Zoop, zoop.
Yeah, it looks like Olympic just don't really have a super strong game plan right now. They tried one thing, it just didn't work. Wizard gonna run straight into the Diana. He's dead.
Up. Who's the Caitlyn?
Yep, he's at that point. He just double clicks R and gets a kill.
You are auto dead. Woo.
Poor Caitlyn.
Yeah, she's definitely not having a fun time.
Nope, not at all. Not the worst score though, like 3-4-1, like definitely more
Right.
deaths than you'd like, but at least he's got some kills, got some gold under his belt. Actually out CSing Blued it right now.
Pretty close. The same build for the gold differential. He's actually staying pretty close with Ludit.
Yeah. Right.
Actually,
Yeah,
there.
finally pushing with the Baron.
Much even.
And it should be a pretty easy push for them. Trundle's nowhere near the team. Next wave, they should be in a good spot. Paper Stark looking like he wants to put some hurt onto Trundle, but
Roxy in the wave now. Full Singe strats. Let's see how fast an area, or how long it would take for an area to go back to. Like, you lay down your pool or Teemo Shroom, and it procced the area on it, and you were back in base. You just had to go like the entire length of the map. How long it would take to get back to you?
it takes a while.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't think it gets a speed buff for distance.
Zoom! Just flies across the
Oh
screen.
my god, these guys are just weaving all of these skill shots through the minions today. I see it a lot more often with Nautilus than I do with Morg bindings typically, where it just like flies past a minion. You're like, how?
Yeah.
It's like its hitbox detection is like 5 times bigger for champions than it is for minions. It feels sometimes. Ooh, Prism in a little bit of a bad spot. Actually decides to go back in. Slongcaps is taking up the tower for him. Blued it with the first kill of the fight. They keep going in. Now Prism's gonna fall. Rated R probably next on the line, but it actually looks like Revolutionary and forced to use Zanya. This might be a bit of an aggressive dive. They're taking a lot of damage. They're on the wrong side of the base here. I don't think they really feel too good about this. Rated R Love wants to turn around, flashes in, gets the kill onto Revolutionary, and shuts him down. And Sonic Abs with the shield sees if he can get out, but it looks like he's going to trade around for Blued. Now Kakarot manages to get the pull onto the Diana to the tower. Is she going to be able to make it away? No, the shield disappears. And that
Just
is
barely. Wow, that was.
a 4 for 4, which is really good for Olympic right now. They feel very happy with the way that fight went.
They're not mad about that whatsoever. If you're going even when you're down like this, and you are getting ahead, essentially.
Yeah.
Shutdown gold.
Yeah, you get shutdown gold, lots of shutdown gold there. They took Baron off of multiple members. They didn't even lose the tower, so really good job there. Diana has officially hit over. 8 might have been an understatement.
Apparently.
I'm telling you, dude, Diana's pop off right now.
So weird.
Only Champ ended up voting, though, so he's the only one losing points on that.
Feels bad.
Yeah, sorry, Champ.
Wait. You bet it against his own team going over?
I guess so. He didn't do pick ban. He said he didn't like the Diana pick. Well, it's working out pretty well so far. He's sitting
doing
on
really
3
well.
items, yeah.
Marked by precision.
And we're hitting the part of the game where Cho'Gath is probably wishing he had Grasp. Thinking about all the Grasp stacks he could have gotten in lane, all that extra health he would have gotten. Because right now, Comet adding
doing
literally nothing to him.
So you're gonna get an extra 50 to 60 damage on tank. Weehoo! Again, don't get me wrong, I've lived with that HP before, but big team fight probably not going to happen too often.
Yeah. Zaya's sitting on 3 items. Got that IE. Gonna be punching through the tanks now. Just puts him in a pretty good spot. Caitlyn's not too far off.
That looks a lot like Graves' ult to me.
Oh, yeah.
90 caliber net.
Yeah, both that and the Peacemaker look kind of like Graves' ult when it's with that skin. It's like, oh.
I keep thinking it's a Graves ult. Graves, why are you ulting? Oh wait, never mind. I'm in this game.
Every time I see the splash art for the pool party Gangplank, I think it's pool party Graves. I'm like, why did they give him a new splash art? I'm like, all right, that's Gangplank.
Oh yeah, they do look similar. That's for sure.
They do. It doesn't look like Gangplank, like from the artwork. So
Right.
tempo of the game is kind of slowing down. I kind of wish it was Camille up here split pushing versus the Swain, because Camille can actually take the tower, whereas Nautilus like can't.
Now it's not the biggest threat to a turret normally.
Didn't they give Graves back his cigar? I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. Oh man, Trundle's super caught out here. Lots of ults used. Don't think they really need to use all of those, but he goes down. Oh wait. Nautilus cast his ult, but it didn't go on cooldown.
Oh, it didn't?
It didn't.
Oh, wow.
It
saw
still
the
says it's
animation.
up. Yeah, I saw it too. I thought it came out too, but I guess not. Looks like Paper Star a little bit over aggressive. Wizards should be able to get away. Barely dodges away from the Q, and they're trading the kill back there. Nice crit onto him, but they're gonna lose the Baron for it.
Actually pretty decent of Paper to stall them. Like that and blow the Caitlyn's flash.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they would have been able to contest it anyway, so like, I
No.
don't think that was necessary at all. But
No, it wasn't necessary. Definitely was not. I think getting rid of the Caitlyn flash in a team fight could definitely be useful though.
Right. It could definitely help them in the future.
Oh, and he stored his Darksteel.
Good. Alright, looks like we're good healing. I'm taking a lot of damage there from Bludit. Who's gonna go for some armor pen rather than a third crit item. I feel like there's just no point to get 4th item armor pen, like unless you're up against like a Rammus or something.
Yeah. You're already doing true damage, you're doing
Gonna
enough damage.
Gonna
as
get
is
caught
already.
out yet again. I feel bad for this guy. He had such a good early game.
Yeah, he was doing amazing early. He was throwing out ganks left and right. They're pretty much all successful, one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean his jungle path in early on was superb. Like his gank paths and routes were really good, but just keeps getting caught out. Looks like his team just either not backing him up or he's not where he should be compared to his team. But
Yeah.
second Baron here for TPR. Should be able to get a little bit more. I don't know why they're not stepping up to go aggro on this. Like, you've got a wave here. You've got a Nautilus who should have his shield up, right? Like, just step up and do something.
They literally lost a turret with this Baron.
Right. Yeah, Cho'Gath wasn't there. Trundle was dead.
Just dive them.
Right, dive them, go up, get on that turret. Looks like they're just waiting for a fight. They'll manage to pick up Kakarot. He does heal so much back though while in that Zanya's pretty good fight coming out so far from them. Liquid heal on him, not taking enough damage. Revolutionary and getting pretty low, same with Prism. They're able to pick up the kill onto Morgana. Now Bludit trying to run away from the Trundle. He's doing a good job here. Subjugate not quite up, but a nice flash in from Kakarot. It's going to catch out the, oh my god, the Cho'Gath, but a Blade Caller. Going to turn this fight right around Prism with the re-engage. There goes the GA for the Caitlyn. And that is essentially 4 dead.
The most reward.
That Blade Caller did so much damage.
It was, yeah, it was just like they were there and then they weren't. Okay, that's Zaya for you. Don't chase her into the jungle.
Yeah, Zaya fighting Zaya in close-knit areas is a very scary idea.
You're right. And that should be TPR taking game 1. Method was a little paced, but they still managed to take the game in 32 minutes.
Patience is what separates good players from dead ones.
Anna did get over, slow down towards the end there, but
Yeah.
boy, through that early game, early and mid game, she was absolutely popping off.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Paper Stark did really good that game.
You can Looking at that kill spread, that's about perfect. That's pretty much perfect.
Pretty much.
Most of the kills on your mid laner and your ADC. You are not mad about that whatsoever.
Not at all. It did about the same damage too. Only about 1,000 gold difference between them. It's pretty good. What are you thinking for game 1 MVP?